The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the start of something beautiful. A small acquaintance has blossomed, it's ripened into a precious friendship. I could have never seen what was coming for me. Hangs at the skate park, hangs by the beach. My life, it feels like it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with two. My life, it's better with you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, Me, and Advice Show for the Modern Era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
What up, Trav Nation? It's me, your middleest brother, Woof Woof, Big Dog, Travis McElroy.
I did it, guys. I finally finished. Hi, what's up, Trav Nation? I'm your youngest brother, Griffin McElroy. I finished programming that bot I was telling you.
Oh, you did?
About.
Oh, the real
Yeah,
bot?
yeah. Well, you know, the Oscars are coming up this Sunday because
Yeah.
we record the show on Thursday.
Yeah.
So the Oscars are coming up this weekend on Sunday, and I have finished that AI bot. I know some people are kind of, but I finished this AI bot that can predict what the winners of the Oscars.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I thought
Wow.
we could use this AI bot that I made on Thursday
Yeah.
to
Today, they're good. Today,
Today, on
Thursday.
Thursday, we're recording. Yeah.
before Sunday Oscars, and
You guys can't see it. Griffin's holding up a newspaper for Thursday. So
it
that's how
says
you know.
Thursday on it, so you know it's real. And I thought we could use the AI bot and predict the winners of the Oscars, make big bets
Yeah.
with the bookies, and make bank.
I don't want to jinx it, but I've already made a pretty sizable bet. I took out Dot and BB's college fund as well as our production budget for the entire year.
Okay.
Put it all on Wonka to sleep. So
Hold on, let me. It says maybe, so this bot isn't maybe the best bot.
as long as Wonka wins one category, I'll basically break.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't even. Can I say I was so excited and confident in this? I didn't even look at what it was nominated for. I didn't look at the nominations. I was just like Wonka to win.
Well, it says here, Travis, it's going to win best screenplay with an M.
Huh?
So I haven't made one of these things before. I took some Code Academy like 5 or 6 years ago. when we were all doing that
You
shit.
played RPG Maker a lot, which I see.
I played RPG Maker, so like I kind of know the basics. And it says Wonka wins best screenplay.
Okay,
but just give me a category, and I'll punch it in, and then
best costumes, costuming,
execute. Okay. Okay. It says I seen a wiener on here.
What?
Yeah. It says I seen a John Cena's wiener is what it says.
Okay, I don't know if your chat bot thing is working, Griffin.
I feel like hold on. Best costumes, poor things, question mark? It says you can't see me. I don't think so. I see John Cena's penis and butt. That's fucking weird, man.
Can you check?
It's Thursday. It is Thursday. It's weird on a Thursday before the Oscars for this to happen.
Yeah.
My ballot always seems to fall apart around best animated short, best documentary short, best live action, the shorts.
Yeah.
So if there's any short, can you just type in like shorts results or something like that?
Yeah. Sure. Oscars shorts results. It says none on John Cena.
What?
Well,
it says none shorts on John Cena. Why does he get? It's a fucking obsessed. I don't even. He's not nominated for anything this year, so I don't know what.
We'll
know
get away
he's
from the
a
Oscars.
wrestler.
Let's do red carpet stuff and maybe do like best dressed.
Yeah,
best dressed red carpet. It says less dressed. And then you guys can probably guess what it says after that.
Like Cena,
It's fucked
Wiener?
up, man.
Yeah.
My bot is. I gotta run some Norton antivirus on this one.
Seems singularly focused.
Right. It says, who doesn't have poor things? John Cena. I guess it likes it.
Wow.
I guess
I
the
like what it
program likes
sees.
what it thinks about John Cena's genitals. That I guess.
Did
are gonna
you
show.
program a bot that is obsessed with John Cena's bits?
No, I programmed about to guess the Oscars winners.
Griff, can you try adjusting the parameters? If you
Sure,
would try
also,
that
give
for
me
me,
some-
I don't just put it through its paces. If you just adjust the parameters a little bit.
Okay, I'll do. Okay. Now it says It says Killers of the Flower Moon snubbed,
Huh.
and also John Cena's butt cheeks clap on stage. Neither of those things are gonna fuck. There's no fuck. I would sooner believe that John Cena makes his butt cheeks clap on stage before Killers of the Flower Moon gets snubbed at the Oscars. I don't think so.
Okay, we need to move away from it. Can we kind of get back to my thing for a second? Just search Wonka or Willy or chocolate even would work.
Well, there's chocolate
Yeah.
when you're type it in correctly because there's chocolate and there's chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but which one does he work when? I remember.
Only Wonka's makes your eyes pop out the chocolate.
Yeah.
If that's what you're asking.
Okay, cool. Okay, let me type that in. Okay. I've typed in Wonka Oscars win. Okay, weird. It seems to have generated its own fanfic of the Willy Wonka experience.
Huh.
Wow.
And there's this guy who lives in the walls now, which is fucked up.
Of the
And
Willy Wonka experience or of John Cena?
But every other line it says something about John Cena and his it says soup can chode now.
Like a name?
No, it refers to him as John Cena, so you know which one he's talking. It also says The Rock is also there, but his chode is not visible for all to see.
That's great. That's good to hear.
A sort of quantum chode.
Schrodinger's chode.
Schrodinger's Schrode. Please don't make me do this joke anymore.
Okay. I won't make you do this joke anymore. I want to welcome people to this advice show. My first advice is to the voters of the Academy. I need you to look in your heart and ask yourself this. What does Zac Efron need to do?
What does he have to do?
What hasn't he given you?
What does Zac? He's given you not only did he's a song and dance man.
yeah.
We love this
Yeah.
High School Musical.
He's one of
Greatest
the
Showman.
greatest showmen.
He's one of the greatest showmen. He's a backup. He basically understudies Hugh Jackman in that movie. And then he's in the wrestling movie that's so sad no one can watch it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That happens with a lot of wrestling movies, by the way. It just feels like, oh, we're going to make a wrestling movie, be it The Wrestler, be it Foxcatcher. So sad.
There's one fun wrestling movie. It's all other than, Three Ninjas, the Three Ninjas with Hulk Hogan. I don't count it. But listen, what does Zac need to do?
What's he got to do?
He's in the Iron Claw. He learned how to do it. His shirt's
Yeah.
off the whole time.
He keeps
Looks
learning
great.
how to do it.
Come on.
We are your friends. He went to DJ school for 4 years, and
4
they still
years.
said, not enough, Zach.
I just don't know what they need from Zac. I don't know what they need from Zac.
What's he got to do? I would also.
He's got to get bigger.
I would like to posit a change to the Oscars rules. Just consider this: each film can only be nominated in one category,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
be it performance, design, whatever. One category per film.
Pick one.
And
Yeah,
you have
that's
to
cool.
narrow it down there. I think we're going to see some interesting pulls if we do that in the Oscars.
That would
Hey,
be cool.
Hey guys, if I told
Hey.
you Zac Efron's next project is an R-rated comedy with John Cena, directed by Peter Farrelly, and it's called Ricky Stenicki.
Oh, yeah.
Would you guys think that I'm fucking with you?
I'm excited to watch Ricky Stenicki. Are you kidding me? I've
You're
been
deep into Ricky
seeing the
Stenicki?
previews. I'm excited.
No, I just think that the fact that those two are working together is huge for me.
Put Jonna
And maybe-
in anything or nothing, and I'll watch
Jonna?
it.
Jonna?
Did you just shorten John Cena to Jonna?
Yeah, that's what we call him in the biz.
Okay.
Jonna? This is an
Jonna.
advice show. This is an advice show.
What do you guys call him?
I live
John
in a
Cena.
house separated into 2 apartments. I recently got new neighbors, which is exciting, except I have no work. I'm assuming they have one of the apartments, right?
Yes.
They have not split their own home into 2 apartments that they live. Okay. So, like a duplex, right? This is what that's
Yes.
called. That's a duplex? Okay. I recently got new neighbors, which is exciting, except I have no working oven to bake them a welcome treat. My landlord has neglected to fix ours for a while. However, he put a new one in for the neighbors.
Ugh.
What's a good non-oven treat to give new neighbors? Alternatively, how do I pull off an oven swap to get the working one?
Wow.
That's from Bakeless and Bangor. Kind of feels like maybe one of those is the question
It's the
you're
real
really
question.
asking.
Yeah. For sure. How can I be good? Also, how can I be diabolically bad? How can I be such a stinker you would not believe?
So I have one thought on the baking thing.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Something that might be nice is you hold on, I'm thinking through. Yeah, this will work. You make cookie dough. I actually did this recently. I made a nice like coconut cookie, and then I made the dough and then rolled it into logs and then froze the logs.
Oh.
So they would basically be like cut and bakes.
Ready
and
to
they're
go.
just sitting in the freezer. So if I want to pop out 8 cookies, I got that, right? So what I was thinking was you could do that and then just take the logs over your neighbors.
Yeah.
So they're got all the fun, all the best parts of cookie.
The smell.
Yeah.
The smell, the warmth, all the best parts of cookie with none of the hard stuff, the cooking, the cleaning, so that'd be great. Now, what's the problem? What's the problem? I'm pointing at it. I'll say it. You say, I couldn't bake these for you because your new landlord's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I want to tell you right now, you have moved into a real shithole.
You bring them over and you say, yeah. You'll be able to bake these yourself as soon as the landlord fixes our ovens. What's that? What's that?
You don't say.
Huh.
Your ovens work. What?
Huh. That's
What I'm saying is what you're going to get
well, it's
from
new.
your neighbor now.
Still got the
is-
stickers on it and everything. Huh.
What they're going to say is, because they're human beings, what they're going to say is, well, listen, if you ever need to use an oven, you're more than welcome to use my oven. But then you do.
You
Then
will be there a
Now
lot.
you got
You got a spare key or like
Fine, I will use your oven whenever I please. Eventually, it'll be enough of a problem that now you have 2 people that really want you to have an oven super bad.
Get a candlestick, a sconce installed on your kitchen wall that when you pull it down, the wall flips
There
around.
it is.
Now you have the oven in your kitchen.
Now
And you could even do that with a few other things
it is important,
too
Griffin.
in the house.
It's so important to me that you know this and understand this.
Yeah.
Just screwing a sconce into the wall doesn't make that happen, right? You know that, right?
The fact that you would lead and stop with install a sconce. Like, that is so far from the first
If
step of
you-
that plan.
If you have that functionality in your home and you activate it with like a light switch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it has to be a sconce or nothing, or a book installed. But why would you have books in a kitchen?
That's fair.
Right.
Cookbooks.
Right. What Travis and I are kind of highlighting. Remember when I put the hidden library door upstairs and it took a month?
Yeah.
It took
and
a
you put in the
month?
book that does it.
Yeah, that was way late in the process. That's almost more of a cherry on top.
But you wouldn't have a
honestly.
button or a switch that does it. You had a book or a sconce in
But
this case.
you stopped that
You-
sconce.
Yeah, you install if you drew on a piece of paper, tap
Yeah.
wall to open, and then you put it on your wall. This is not Beetlejuice. You will
No,
tap
of course
on that wall
not.
and nothing
Dude,
would happen.
yeah, no, dude, because it's a piece of paper that says tap wall to open, you fucking idiot.
But if it's a sconce.
It has to at least be a sconce. That's all that I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I guess
But I'm
putting the
saying you-
sconce up, you are one step closer to having a wall
That's
that
something
moves.
you don't have to worry about later on in the process.
This is huge for the landlord. Now, all of a sudden, 1 toilet to maintain instead of 2.
so it
toilets.
sconces all the way down, is what you're saying.
There are a handful of activation points that will be appropriate to the room that they're in. A sconce in a bathroom? What is this, a medieval castle? I don't think so.
What would it be in the bathroom? The plunger?
That's pretty good, yeah. Or the medicine cabinet opens up and it just goes right into the other room.
and you could just gotta climb up.
Hey, Juice, can you
clamber.
not comb your beard while we're recording the podcast?
Why does that bother you, Griffin?
Why does it bother me for you to comb your
Jealousy.
beard while we're doing the podcast? I don't know. I guess any sort of we don't do a lot of hygiene-based activities sort of while
It's hard when you're looking at yourself, you see a few strays out of place and you'd love to present your best self for the listener.
I rearranged my office and the lighting is weird and I feel very purple for some reason.
I don't like your lighting actually, Trav. I meant to tell you. I don't like the look. I don't like how it looks.
You know, it's a little bit intense.
I'm liking it less. It looks like you have a grow light.
I do.
Like you got a grow operation.
I do. It's my plant shelf.
Can you imagine?
Nope.
A sight you could see that would instill more dread for the next at least year of your life that you have coming to you. Worse than rolling up to the new duplex that you live in and seeing your neighbor dead ass stealing your whole oven. Hey, I didn't think you'd be here today. I am taking your oven.
I've never installed or I guess uninstalled an oven before,
right?
But I can't imagine it's a straightforward process that any old Joe could do. I have to assume that there's some steps in there that perhaps maybe one might want to go to school for or some such.
Yeah, there's only a few things in my house that run on exploding gaseous material. And that's what I'll fuck around with my router. I break my router. I can't get on my sites for a day. The oven has some get up and go to it. The oven's got a little oomph. What's that face, Trav?
I was just thinking about maybe they broke the first oven trying to figure out how to move it. Is that what happened?
Possible.
What if they knocked out the back of their oven?
Oh.
So it's just one huge oven.
Super oven.
That's cool
you
too.
You put a sconce on your wall
inside the
you
oven.
wouldn't need the sconce.
You wouldn't inside the oven.
You wouldn't need the sconce. You wouldn't need the sconce in that one because there's nothing rotating.
Just a permeable barrier, maybe.
It's one huge oven. And what's cool about that, you're in your living room playing Call of Duty with your friends.
Yeah.
Is the sconce next to the wall that opens, or is it on the wall that opens?
It's got to be on the wall. So that way you can do it from the other side.
How would you get it back? You'd never get it back. How would you get it back? You'd send it up. You pull it, the wall flips. You don't have a sconce anymore. Now
you bang on the wall. You go talk
You're riding the wall, Justin. You don't just flip the wall and watch it go.
Nobody knows their neighbors anymore. Huge problem about the degradation of all of the societal fabric that weaves us all together. So maybe you have to go to your neighbor and knock on their door and say, can you pull on your sconce to send the oven back my way, partner?
Sorry.
Please.
You know? Sorry.
Please and thank
tough.
you.
No one ever talks about how big the engine would have to be, the motor, in a home to turn a wall around on its own. That's that's a room all its own.
It's gravity fed.
It's gravity fed, you say?
Yeah. It's a great trick, but I can only do it once.
Yeah, I pull the sconce, the floor drops out, and I die. It's great.
I pull the sconce, and half the room rotates 180 degrees violently and quickly. Everything is thrown from the walls, and it does not go back.
And let's be honest, we forgot to put a break in where it would happen, so it just tears the room in half violently.
Okay, how about this? No sconce.
The building wasn't designed as it just sort of collapses the whole thing.
No sconce.
No sconce.
No sconce, but that circle of the room is always slowly rotating.
Oh, like a revolve, like in Hamilton.
So it's sort of like that, but just like wicked slow. Like from the every odd hour, you get the oven.
Yeah, and I'd love to make Thanksgiving, but unless it's an odd number of hours to roast the turkey, it's not going to happen.
What if it comes around? It's like, hey, you have a pie in here. This is so rude. Like, you have to do this during your time with the oven.
Or you have the oven tunnel, which Justin has described. You're playing Call of Duty with your fucking friends. You smell that good pie. You're like, let me see what's cooking. You put it in there. You say like, did I put this in here today? I don't know.
That's why you got to mark it with a B. And you put it in the oven for neighbor and me.
The handles will be... I've solved for this, Griffin. Don't worry. The handles will be made out of an extremely heat-conductive material.
Oh.
So if you touch the oven while it's on, you will be horrifically burned. Horrifically. Speaking of being horrifically burned, I wanted to tell you guys that a sad story about the J-Man. I came home to bake cookies for my wife. Remember I told you guys about the slice and bakes that I made up?
Yeah.
So I came home to make cookies and I preheated the oven, but I didn't know that my wife had left broccoli in the oven for me to eat when I got home for rehearsal. She had also left the tongs in there. So I preheat the oven to cook these cookies, and then I walk out for a good long bit, a good long while, and then I come back in and I say, fuck, it smells like burnt broccoli. It smells like burnt broccoli in here. Fuck. So I run to the oven. I throw it open. It's like, broccoli smoke. It's terrible. And then I see the tongs. And for some reason, I'm like, I got to get those out of there. They can't be in the oven.
No, Justin.
So I grab the tongs. The plastic of the tongs then melts onto
You
my
Johnny
hand.
Tremaine yourself.
Jesus Christ. Saving broccoli, no less.
So now I have a second degree burn on the tip of my finger.
Juice.
I lost the tip of my finger. And this is
You
what
didn't,
I
hey,
don't
Justin, you didn't lose the tip of your finger.
lost feeling in the
Okay.
tip of my finger. Here's what I didn't like about this particular injury.
I'm glad you were able to narrow it down. Go on.
When my wife discovered it, first thing she did was have a bit of fun at my expense. Fair.
Right.
Second, upset about the loss of broccoli.
Yeah.
Fair.
Time lost is
Agreed.
broccoli
In
Yeah.
this
man.
economy?
Yeah. Thirdly, for the rest of the night, I kept catching her giving me these sidelong glances, and looking at my finger, and then asking me like, "So how's it feeling now? Is it feeling
The
is it-
worst.
how's it now? Is it any better? Is it any better at all?" And I'm like, is it supposed to be? Just tell me the right thing to do. But she said, guys, there's a chance that I may lose feeling in that tiny spot on my middle finger. That finger has brought so much joy to so many over the years.
Stop it.
And I mean in a fun way.
We're leaping.
Ew.
We're leaping out of this conversation.
Ew, you're nasty.
I don't follow.
Anyway, I burnt my finger, and it was a huge deal. And I ruined my tongs. There's a
Gotta check
Justin-shaped
the oven.
handprint. There's
Yeah.
a Justin-shaped handprint on the
I
tongue
bet those
handle.
cookies turned out good, though.
They're bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That little bit of that broccolini smoke on it. That's good shit.
Our
man.
oven has become a food safe to keep food safe from our dog. And I've
Yeah.
had to program myself to look in the oven every time
Yeah.
I warm it up.
I wish you
Yeah.
were at my house.
Well,
Just because I miss you.
you never invite me. Yeah.
We used to rock with a big pizza stone that was so big and heavy and unwieldy. The only place to keep the pizza stone was in the oven. And so sometimes there were many times where I would turn it on to preheat, not realizing pizza stone was in there, and I'd open it up to put my food in and be like, "Uh-oh, there's a 30-pound, 450-degree rock
Just
inside
horny
my-
for pizza.
Suddenly, you're thinking maybe I'm having pizza tonight.
Maybe it's pizza time tonight because there's nowhere else. I have to go put this outside.
This guy's ready to party.
What do I do with this meteorite?
I've had to do that before with the two sets of tongs balancing the 30-pound boiling hot stone, and then not really thinking like, so what's my exit strategy?
No, I just
Where
tell
am
my
going
wife,
with this?
open the kitchen window and get out of the way, baby.
I'm chucking this rock outside.
Can we go to a wizard?
Yeah,
I'd
Bubba.
love to. It's been a while. I miss the wizard.
Yeah,
On
it
the
sure has.
wizard, Bubby.
Brian sent this in, and this is timely because it'll be next week. It's how to celebrate the Ides of March.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
How to celebrate.
How to celebrate.
Not what they mean,
Serve.
like Mark. Yeah.
No, like fucking party and recognize in a jubilant way.
I don't need any help knowing how to party.
Yeah, man.
Well, next segment then, I guess.
I need the help, Griffin. Please.
I'm
I'll
party
take Travis's
president.
help.
March 15th is known as the Ides of March, which marks the day that Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC. It's not an official.
Still not forgotten.
No, never will.
A lot of things changed on the Ides of March.
So
much. Where were you?
I'll never
When the
forget.
world
I like
stopped
Julius Caesar
turning.
might be problematic now, guys. Let's be careful. I don't
You
know
think?
what he got
No,
into.
listen,
You know,
I
he
separate the
seems
art
like-
from the artist. And
I don't know if we like Julius Caesar.
He made
or
a
not.
great salad.
I just
he
assumed
figured out
stat-
how to give birth without having to push it out of there. He did a lot of great stuff.
I feel like
Trained dogs, I think, if I remember correctly.
he made this incredible orange milkshake
Yeah.
for the malls. He's an incredible
done a lot of great
man.
stuff.
He
man.
made it. He made pizza, and then people were like, "Are you done?" And he turned around and he said, "Fuck off! I'm making a second
Yeah.
one. Pizza,
Yeah.
pizza." There's
Whoa!
Yeah. He did all that stuff. Many history and literature enthusiasts celebrate it every year. You can throw your own Ides of March themed party or simply enjoy the festivities by appreciating Roman culture, art, and history. Don't mind if I do.
There's Ides of every month, right? It's just the middle of the month.
Well, except for February, huh?
That'd be the 14th, which we celebrate as Valentine's Day.
Except on a leap year.
Then it's the 14th and a half.
Not a day, and you know that better than anyone.
Oh, so the 29th is the day, not just a made-up number?
Right. Enjoying the Ides of March. Drink a glass of wine to honor Julius Caesar. I was already doing that.
Yeah, come on, man. Isn't it a day that ends in Y?
Yeah. Then it's a day that ends in wine for me. If you don't like wine, you can make a bloody Caesar
cocktail. Wait, hold
cocktail.
on, Griffin. Let that sink in for a second. It's a day that ends in wine?
What if we made our own brand of, in the same way that we did coffee, what if we did our own brand of like wine? Oh, Juice, someone's pulled up a screen share. Okay. Now, Juice, why don't you tell the class what you shared in the visual space with the three of us now?
It's just a real picture of Julius Caesar, what he really looked like, and I thought you guys would be
I
interested.
love this shit. I
mean, you
love
guys would
when
be
it's like,
interested to see what Julius Caesar actually looks like.
when it's like skin doctors and VFX artists and all kinds of people made a rendering of what Julius Caesar would look like if he was a real guy, and it never looks awesome.
No, he looks like a high school vice principal who maybe thought his life was going to go a little bit differently.
Yeah. He looks like young Bill Nighy who has been inflated like a balloon a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Make him go away, please. Thank you. For a more authentic experience, you can mix your wine with a little bit of water, which is how the ancient Romans drank their wine. I'm already doing that. Watch movies and documentaries to learn more about Julius Caesar's life. Pretty boring.
Yeah, fuck that.
Did they ever make like a cool... You know how like Hollywood has made a few versions of those boring ass plays from The Great Bard, but they made them with like sexy people in them and cool guns.
You mean like
stuff.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's precisely what I meant. Make a Caesar salad for lunch. Now, I'm not sure what the name is the name. I don't think I don't even know if back then they had the technology where this Roman man in 43 BC was like, bring me my favorite shit. That lettuce chopped up so clean. Y'all know croutons though, right?
Yeah.
Give me some of that creamy, funky anchovy dressing too. Just to how I like it.
Give me one of the least salads of salad. The salad with the least vegetables on it.
The wettest one you got.
Yeah, you heard me right, little toasty cubes of bread. From the mind that brought you cut the baby out instead of pushing it, comes little toasty cubes of bread. Straight off the dome, y'all. It's the new Caesar.
You got stinky fish? The little salty stinky fish? Put them on there. You don't want to put them on there? Grind them up in the sauce. That's right. I'm putting sauce on this salad.
I made up sauce.
It's awesome what he's done for us all. Act out Julius Caesar with a few of your friends. I've done that. I was in Julius.
Yeah,
I was in Julius Caesar.
You were in it.
Who did you play in Julius Caesar?
I played Casca, the first stabber. Not the main role, not a lot of lines, except speak hands for me, which is one of the cooler things you can say when stabbing a guy. But he is the first one, and I feel like a lot of the tone of that stabbing was established by the first guy who did it.
Yeah, I mean, you really said everybody else was just going to kind of like politely stab, and if you don't come in, then go for it. Oh, we were just going to get his fingers.
There had to be at least one person in the crew that was like, I thought we were joking.
Yeah.
The Casca just went for it.
I told the director I should have more lines. I said, Brutus, he's one of the last stabbers on that stage. As the first one, I should get most of his lines, I feel like.
Yeah, so they added a lot of lines, and I remember most of it was like, yo, I don't know anything about Caesar, but if you guys are going to stab somebody, I'm in, and I will be first. I will be first, and you all can be last, but whoever we're stabbing. And like in the scene, like right before Et tu, Brute, there's a scene they added where Casca is standing behind him like, is this the dude?
Is him?
Yeah.
This
is him, right? Stab, stab. Stabby, stab, stab. Now? Not now? Not yet? Okay.
Some nights while we were doing the show, I would go in for a second dip.
Now, Griffin, I remember
no one ever
opening
said
night,
anything.
you walked up, you stabbed him 40 times yourself, and then turned around and said, I took care of that.
Yeah. And then the second guy would come up and he stabbed, and then I walked up like, whoa, 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 whoa. You got to go down with it. You can't go in and out. You go down and in. You got to do just everybody give me your knives. I did 40 knives all at once.
What was your final scene? They added one more line for you, Griffin, at the end. It was like, no, that guy grabbed my hand. You all saw it. He made me.
I didn't want to stab. You all know I've always said I'm not a stabby person.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you say in the previous scene, friends, Roman countrymen, lend me your knives? Yeah, I did say that.
I did.
Because I was going to burn all those knives so that it didn't happen again. I'm all about knife control. You guys know.
I've always hated stabbing so much. You dudes know this about me. Plan a trip to Rome to celebrate in Caesar City. Sure, I'll do that for March of the 15th. Absolutely.
I guess if you're looking for an excuse.
Yeah. Okay, hosting an Ides of March party. Plan your party on March 15th.
Yeah.
Ideally,
Man. Yeah, probably. Decorate for the party using a white, red, and gold color scheme. Caesar's often depicted wearing a white toga with red accents and gold jewelry. So these are great colors to use for your party.
Okay. Also
purple is purple. Purple's another popular
color. We should have
color.
done something with March 16th.
Oh.
Doesn't it feel like
well, that's when he came back from the dead.
Right. They rolled the stone away.
Then the St. Patrick's Day is the 17th. It feels like there should be a day, like, can we have the 16th? Or, like, can that be a free period?
Yeah. 16th should be a make your own holiday.
It is weird that they make us go back to school for the 16th. We get off the 15th for Ides of March. We get off the 17th for St. Patrick's Day. But you got to go that one day in the middle. Ugh.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Serve traditional Roman foods for dinner. Make a large platter with grapes. Cool. Figs. Sure. Cheeses.
Yeah.
Sometimes. And olives. No. For an appetizer. For dinner, cook.
Wait, did you just say no to olives?
Never
across
olives
the board?
In a million years.
Okay.
Never
I mean, they can be there because they look like so Roman. Like it feels going to feel very authentic.
It's better that they're there. It feels classier that they're
Someone's
there.
Yeah, but they're into the night. They're still gonna be there for dinner. Serve meat like lamb, beef, pork, or chicken in a light vegetable stock with cooked vegetables, which was a popular dinner for wealthy Romans.
Soup?
Cool. That's soup.
Make some soup.
Make soup.
Yeah, that was another part in the Julius Caesar play that I added, where I was in the background cooking up a big old cauldron of soup in the background, and just like every scene would end with like clang, clang, clang. Soup's on, JC.
Let's
explains
go. Why you guys added after you guys stabbed him, all the soup shot out from 40 different places of his body. I understand. I was so confused why that happened. He ate all the soup, and you guys were mad.
And for a college theater production version of Julius Caesar, there was a Spider-Man turn off the dark level of injuries taking place on that stage. Because you can't get that much soup up.
No.
The show would be 4 hours long.
Theater still smells like chicken soup to this day.
Theater did, yeah.
Stage is warped.
Yeah.
From all of it.
From all the
learning more about Roman history. Research the life and death of Julius Caesar. He was a guy, he did a lot of, he was like head... He was HBIC, and this badass dude named Casca was like, "No fucking way,
get out of here, man!"
and iced that prick.
So the person writing this article, so the idea is like, so what are you doing for the Ides of March? Like, I don't know, I'm going back and forth. I might fly to Rome or make soup,
read a book.
I might make soup and read a book or fly to Rome. I haven't really decided.
Bunch of my friends are gonna pretend to murder one of my friends. Real bad.
I might put a documentary on in the background.
Do you think Casca asked him on the 14th, like, so what are you doing for Ides of March? He's like, what on earth does
I'm
that
just
mean?
Walking to work. What do you mean? No reason. What path are you taking?
Regular stuff.
Any shadowy passages where sound might be muffled?
What do you mean by Ides, by the way?
Yeah, what's that? I've never heard it referred to that before.
It's weird.
Hey, you don't have a lot of money on March Madness bets, do you, Caesar? No, why? Oh, it's just I didn't want you to look forward to it.
Hey, Casca, you took my ballot before I was done filling it out. Like, that's all you'll need.
It'd be dope if the fucking soothsayer was like, beware the Ides of March and also Villanova to sweep.
It's a Cinderella. Okay, so
Okay.
There's this girl, right? And her dad.
You know what? You don't need to worry about it.
You don't. You actually, of everyone here, you're good.
You're good. Tell you what, why don't we take a break and we'll go to the money zone and then we'll come back and do even more show than we've already done.
I
Does that
can't
sound right?
wait.
Yeah, believe it or not.
It's better with you.
Sorry, guys. I'm not going to be able to record the rest of the episode. I have to go to the post office.
God, it's terrible timing, Trav.
Yeah.
Really unprofessional.
Well, it's time to finally send off the thank you notes for mine and Teresa's wedding.
Good.
It was about 10
Yeah, I've
years
been waiting,
ago.
man.
Yeah, I know, man. But postage has just gotten more expensive, so it's going to cost me, like 2 hours or 2 legs. You know what I mean? It's going to take me all day to drive to the post office. I don't know where it is. I don't know how to find it. I'm so scared.
No one knows where it is.
It's
Yeah.
dark out here. So
Yeah.
I won't be able to be on the rest of the show.
Well, Trav, tough shit.
Okay.
what?
I'll see you guys later. Walk.
No,
walk,
Trav.
Walk.
If you walk away now,
yeah.
don't ever come back.
Oh, man.
Because stamps.com is here, Trav,
Oh, okay.
to solve this problem for you. Am I to tell you how?
Yeah, it
Please.
started to sound like that.
I beg of you. I
It
beg of
certainly
you.
seems so. Postage rates, they did go up again, Travis.
What?
So stamps.com is the
Fuck.
best. Were you were really hoping to get out of here to go visit the post office?
I've been
because it
listening
is
to a
right-
book on tape, and I was excited to finish it in the car.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
And
I'm
it's
kinda
right next
stuck
to that.
recording this shit.
It's right next to that Quiznos.
The last one.
the last surviving Quiznos. Luckily, stamps.com has the best discounts in the industry with rates you can't find anywhere else, like up to 89% off USPS and UPS.
That makes me
That's
worried about him. That's so little.
basically all of it. Basically.
Keep
You can
something for yourself, guys.
please. You are sponsoring us. So in some ways, like we depend on you,
Yeah,
making
for sure.
some amount of revenue. You get access to the USPS and UPS mailing services you need to run your business right from your computer anytime, day or night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting, no bailing on your fucking brothers in the podcast that you swore to do. If you need a package pickup,
Yeah.
you can easily schedule it through your stamps.com dashboard. That's maybe the most valuable service I feel like they own. I still, to this day, am not 100% sure how one gets a package picked up. So it sounds like stamps.com.
I wait until I sometimes just wait by the door, peeking out to see if I can see the postal worker coming, and then I'm like, "Hey, could you
Yeah.
take this?
Uh-huh.
Is this is this part of it?"
And there's a way now to do that without that interaction, which I
thank
would pay
God.
any amount of money for. Keep your mailing and shipping moving at the speed of your business with Stamps.com. Sign up with promo code MyBrother for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code MyBrother.
Folks, you want to take some steps to start getting your money right. You want
Yes.
to start figuring out your budget, figuring out where it's all going. How can you keep more of it? Rocket Money is a great first step that is really easy to use. This is an app that's going to help you figure out your finances. One big way that I know a lot of people have saved money is they can look for unwanted subscriptions in your transaction history and not only tell you about them, remind you about them. In my case, a lot of the time, they'll help you cancel them. This really works. I did this. I said, hey, cancel this for me. I don't want to deal with it. And they're like, yeah, okay, no problem. That's great. That's an incredibly invaluable service. Sometimes like just going through the navigation menus on the thing, like, no,
Yeah.
I really do want to cancel. No, I don't want it cheaper. No, yes, it was an accident.
I tried getting out of Yu-Gi-Oh's Duel Master Academy 5 or 6 times, unsuccessfully.
You had
but
to
they
fight
were
your
able to
way
kind of
out.
like- they were able to walk their way through his mini traps.
Yeah. Is there a setting on there I can toggle, Justin, that'll tell me subscription services it thinks I would like? Like, I'm going to take
no.
you out of this, but here's they'll send you makings of a great grilled cheese every month. If you want to do that, I'd be way into that, man.
Yeah, I canceled BBC and the Rocket Money said, oh shit, you gotta get on Acorn. they got Miss Marple mysteries. Get it.
Take this shit out, bro.
It doesn't try to upsell you. It just helps you save money. It's a great app, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's lots of other ways it can help you out. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/mybrother. That's rocketmoney.com/mybrother. rocketmoney.com/mybrother.
Back for another game?
You know it.
What's going on?
Just one more week till Max Fun Drive.
Hard to believe. It's been a heck of a year since the last one. We're now a worker-owned co-op. We raised $50,000 for charity last year.
And we've added a bunch of awesome new shows. But do you think we're ready to do it again?
Absolutely. Lovely new gifts are lined up. The episodes will be amazing. And wait till everyone hears the bonus content.
Yeah, plus they know to go to MaximumFun.org/newsletter, so they're getting all the news. Oh, like that meetup day is on Thursday, March 21st.
Then what's bothering you?
Me? Oh, nothing. We're all set for Max Fun Drive to start on Monday, March 18th. I just didn't want you to see this coming. Check.
What? Hang on.
Most of the plants humans eat are technically grass.
Most of the asphalt we drive on is almost a liquid.
The formula of WD-40 is San Diego's greatest secret.
Zippers were invented by a Swedish immigrant love story.
On the podcast Secretly Incredibly Fascinating, we explore this type of amazing stuff.
Stuff about ordinary topics like cabbage and batteries and socks.
Topics you'd never expect to be the title of the podcast. Secretly Incredibly Fascinating.
Find us by searching for the word secretly in your podcast app.
And at MaximumFun.org.
I am 6 feet tall. Neither my wife nor my friends accept that I am 6 feet tall. I have let them measure me. Despite the results proving I'm right, they refuse to accept this fact. They say I don't seem 6 feet tall. Brothers, how can I act differently to make myself seem taller? That's from 6 feet falsehood. Trav, you're almost 6 feet tall. How does this...
Depending on the day, Justin.
Yeah, I feel like you're right on this like line, right?
Hey,
and it
thank
seems
you.
Very
Hold on.
notable. This split between 5'11" and 6.
Are we
it's a
saying
bigger
Travis
gap.
is 5'11"?
I'm not.
No.
I have tall energy. I agree.
I'm pretty sure I'm taller than Travis.
Yeah, but you
and I'm
slouch.
5'10".
But you slouch.
Yeah, so when I don't, I'm like a proud eagle.
No, I'm
or
5'10".
Albatross. Yeah, we're both 5'10",
But I also
I'm
wear
like
tall shoes. I wear heels.
Right.
Is that much taller than me? Am I just a little guy?
You are a little guy pie.
Should I
What
be
are
sitting
you? What are
lower in
you?
the
Five?
video?
Are you 5'9"?
5'8".
Oh man.
5'6".
Lower.
5'7". 5'6".
5'5".
5'6".
Yeah, I thought
I'm gonna carry you in my pocket.
I'm not 4 inches taller than you.
Fucking tall, giant weirdos. Listen to me, a normal man. I thought I was 5'7" for a long time, and I felt pretty good about it.
Yeah.
And then when I measured myself and found out I was 5'6", it really turned everything on its friggin' head.
Justin, I had no idea.
Yeah, I just thought I was 5'7" for a
We
long
stay
time.
on a short king though.
Yeah, we do stay
No
on a
one
short
cares
king.
about 5'10" kings.
No one cares about 5'10".
ever.
Here's the problem with being 6 foot tall. Exactly. It sounds like the made up number that you say when you're actually 5'11" or 5'10".
It does. It does sound like you're
It sounds
rounding
like
up.
you're rounding up. And I don't know what to tell you about when someone says you don't seem 6 foot. What they're saying is, I feel like you're lying.
If you say
like you're a
I'm
liar.
6 feet tall, you're 5'11". If you
Right.
say I'm around 6 feet, you're 5'10".
Yeah. I'm almost 6 feet. It's basically 6 feet.
If you say almost, you're 5'9".
Justin tells people he's approaching 6 feet.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm not even if you round. I'm just 5'6".
can I? Yeah. I don't think that. I can't believe I'm 4 inches taller. I don't
Justin,
think
if you
that.
This
tried
is what
wearing
I'm saying to
tall
you. I know
shoes?
I'm right because I have no reason to lie, and you guys have bought into this whole tall boys,
Justin
hot
aesthetic.
guys, tall guys,
Yeah.
hot guys.
No.
like
No,
that
no,
whole
no.
mindset. And I
My
feel like
height
you're
has
rounding
nothing
up.
to do with my hotness, save for the fact that there is 4 inches more of it.
Yeah.
than
Dude, fucking say that because you are tall, and you are
I'm
not
not
recognizing
tall.
all your tall
5'10"
guy
is
privilege.
not tall.
You're both
Well.
giants.
Listen, yes, Griffin and I are walking
freakos.
giants in a land of short kings. Yes, obviously this is true. But I'm saying that I know that there are people taller than me. And that's what keeps me humble as a 5'10"
Yeah.
king. I understand that. Yeah, I'm a giant, but there are super giants above me who might even be as tall as 6'2", 6'3". I've heard
6'3".
of that. I've heard of it. I've never seen it. And it's nice. I can see things.
Dikembe Mutombo, 6'1".
Yeah.
I can't think of the
That's
other
it,
one, but I
think,
know that there
actually.
is at least one other person taller than. If I was 6 feet tall, do you guys know how often how often I would lay my body down to measure the relative distance of things in a perfect, incredibly useful like reference stick of my in my
that would
perfect
be nice.
6 foot
You can
body.
measure a room so easily.
I don't know
Yes.
if this is weird or not, guys. I'm 5'10". My wingspan, fingertip to fingertip, is like 6'4". Is that normal? Am I wider than I am tall? That's what
I think
I'm saying.
a lot of people are, but maybe not that dramatic.
Powerful
Everyone's is beautiful.
Yeah. Everyone's is beautiful.
Particularly John Cena, according to my chat bot.
According to your chat bot, John Cena.
Since we did that bit, has just been printing out over and over again.
I saw a screenshot of that from the future. His skin looked flawless. I don't know if that man was just in makeup for hours.
It's amazing.
He got wrestle oil on him.
I have a list of the tallest countries and their average height.
Like elevation?
So I can tell you guys, if you guys tell me your height, I can tell you what country where you would blend in seamlessly.
5'10".
For 5'10", I'm gonna whisk you away at 5'10". I'm gonna get you into Hungary. Hungary, the average is 5'10", so you're gonna blend in there really, really good.
Okay.
You can also check out Serbia or Spain. Those options are all.
What's the best country?
Actually, Canada is very close. So Canada is 5'10", so you could just go up
I'll
to
take Canada. Yeah, man.
How come-
Why did you lead with all the other ones? I can
I
just.
thought you'd be excited about mixing it up.
How come we've never done a tier list of all the countries to figure out which ones is the best one?
I mean, I have it by height.
Oh, well, I don't think that's how we would do
In
it.
the Dinaric Alps, the average height for a man is 6.5 feet.
Let me ask you guys a question. If pushed,
Would
how
you
many?
fall off the Alps? Yes.
Would you fall off the Alps? How many states in the Union do you think you could name on like a map? No names on the map. You're just looking at a map of the United States, and you have to label the states. How many out of 50 do you think you get right?
Sure. 50? 50?
All 50.
You could get
Of
all
them.
50?
Of the states?
You could name all of them. Just looking at a map.
Trav, I think if I had a map of the states without the names on them, could I name the states?
Say, hey, y'all, put someone.
We are teetering on the edge of a game right now that I don't know.
Put a pin on it. We'll do it for that other thing.
Yeah.
We'll do it for that other thing.
Okay,
I think
fine.
that will be thrilling.
Because I also think I could do 50, and I didn't expect you guys to be so confident about it. That's what my reaction
Trav,
was right there.
They're the states.
They get blocky in the middle, though.
It gets weird in the middle, is all I was saying.
Blocky.
Where's
Wait,
the
hold on.
Dakotas? You're saying that right now, you're 100% certain in your blood that
telling
you could be
tell
like,
North
that's a
Dakota from
Dakota.
South You could
That's
tell
a
North
Dakota.
from South
That's an
Dakota?
Idaho. That's a Nebraska.
Idaho has an incredibly distinctive shape.
Yeah, it's on the
It's on
potatoes.
the elf.
It's on the bag of potatoes.
It's on the elf. The elf man in the center of America.
It's not on, I don't think Idaho's on the elf man in the
You
center.
don't think he's on the elf man? Oh,
Here's
no.
the thing. I don't
know
think
50? Louisiana's the boot. I know Louisiana's the boot of the elf man.
Yeah, great. I think I could 100% name them. I'm like 90% that I could assign them to the correct.
That's what I'm talking about. Assign them to the correct ones. Not just naming them, Griffin. Assigning.
You just moved the goalposts.
No, I said a blank map. You could name them. I meant like label them correct.
We should each get our own map and just fill it in and see who does what. Listen. Do you guys want another question?
Wow, I really thought that was going to be a chunky guitar riff.
Yeah, man. I like to keep everybody
Can we
guessing.
actually? Hey, you know what?
What?
Huh? I want too much.
Squad.
I want too much.
Squad.
We got Griff.
Justin ate pizza.
Yeah, man. It was good. Hey, Griffin, I have a question for you about the pizza that didn't occur to me until I was enjoying the pizza.
Enjoying?
Hey, guys, have you ever heard of a little dish I like to call, and this is really going to flip your mind. It's a little Italian dish called chicken parmesan.
Yeah.
This is just, you guys are now realizing that although it seemed profane, it is really just chicken parmesan.
Oh, no, Justin, I realized that when we were originally talking about the pizza, it just seemed like comedy poison to bring up, to be having a lot of fun talking about it. Do you mean chicken parmesan?
I'll pull it back. You know how when you're at Maggiano's, Little Italy, having an authentic meal
at the mall, yes,
at the mall, And you say, 1, a chicken parmigiano, please. And they say, molto bene. And they go and they get it and they bring it back and they put it on the table. And you say, thank you for my pizza. And then you pick it up with your hands.
Well, you would
It's got
have to.
pepperoni on it, and it's from KFC. Yeah.
You would have to say, Griffin,
And it's crunchy.
Could I get a double chicken parmesan? No, not 2 plates. Here, this one, man. Flip that one upside down on the other one. Bring it out.
It's really important, though. It's not a sandwich. When you get the pizza, it's just 2 chicken breasts with cheese sloppily melted on top of it and pepperoni and sauce. And it's delicious. I mean, it's delicious. I didn't eat the whole thing, obviously. Like, I can't do that to myself at this age, but, like, it was delicious.
Do the chicken fit together?
No. It's like 2
It's
chicken
not a
breasts.
sandwich.
In what way is it a pizza?
Because they make a crust out of fried chicken.
No. What you've described is 2 pieces of chicken with cheese on it.
Yeah, but like they put sauce on it too.
The cheese, I have to imagine, binds the 2 chicken patties together somewhat, right?
Yes, it does. It is a more cohesive unit.
Okay, Travis, you were getting confused, and I don't blame you because the construction of this thing is outrageous.
I will DoorDash KFC to both of your homes.
No,
today.
please don't do that.
And they will show up,
Okay.
and you can enjoy them.
No,
okay?
here's the problem. If you do that, my wife will not believe that you did it and I didn't. She won't.
That's an
believe it.
issue. If you do that to my home, just go ahead and call the ambulance. If you could do, did they let you schedule ambulances to be like 30 minutes after
you can do that.
this pizza shows up?
I bet they would appreciate it. As busy as I bet they are, especially in DC, it's a very populated area. If you're like,
sure.
I'm going to need an ambulance in about 45 minutes, I bet they would really appreciate that.
I think we're all about like
That base.
handheld ways to eat our favorite like treats. Like, for example, this one is just coming to me in my head. Little Caesars has launched handheld pizza puffs. I was watching the floor, and the category was snacks, and a Hot Pocket was on screen, and the lady who was trying to guess, she yells, "Totino's pizza puffs, Totino's pizza puffs," and that's not. And I was like, I told Sydney she's got to stop because I'm getting so hungry for Totino's pizza puffs, and they don't exist.
That's real. Yeah.
And then 2 days later, Little Caesars is launching handheld pizza puffs.
How big?
Well, Trav, we're the home of hot and ready pizzas, redefining handheld goodness with the launch of Crazy Puffs. These bites.
Wait, are they Crazy Puffs now?
Yeah, they're Crazy Puffs now. These bite-sized pockets of pizza perfection are a versatile option for, and it says here, any dining occasion.
Ooh.
And are perfect as your new road
thank you
trip
so much for coming. He would have appreciated you being here. Yeah, it's hard to say goodbye to Grandpa. Be sure to try the pizza puffs.
The Crazy Puffs.
You're gonna love them.
They serve them
handheld. Yeah, I know. Try it again.
They've served them on him like a weird artsy sushi.
It's what he
display.
wanted.
It's what he needed.
He was a nasty boy.
He was a nasty fuck.
It's perfect as your new road trip companion, lunchtime hero, crowd-pleasing treat, and game day MVP. These pizza puffs.
And it could be all those things at once.
That does sound pretty good. Does it have that like really funky Little Caesars like sprinklings on it?
I'll tell you all about it. The new Crazy Puffs product contains the crave-worthy flavors of a classic pizza, wrapped in a handheld golden flaky crust.
You know, pizza was already pretty handheld, right? Like pizza, by definition,
Yeah,
I wasn't having a hard time picking that bad boy. How do I even?
But you have to understand, Travis, for something to be like an on-the-go food anymore, it has to be feasible to eat while you're hurtling down an American highway with one hand on the wheel, just trying to keep it between the navigational
Getting
beacons,
away from
know?
the smokies. You know what I mean? You gotta get out
it's
of there.
wrapped in a handheld golden, melty mozzarella cheese, sizzling pepperoni, or classic cheese if you prefer.
Ooh.
Now, what is the use case? Of classic here? And it says classic cheese.
Old.
Do you mean to different? Like this is the classic pizza puff that you grew up
and
with.
love. Yeah.
And then there's also pepperoni.
I think it's amazing. Like maybe, I'm not going to say Nobel Prize, but definitely prize worthy that Little Caesars has finally created like pizza inside kind of a pillow shaped like container. I have to
No,
assume.
these sound like balls. Are they
balls?
balls?
It's some kind of container that one could eat maybe after a soccer game or like while you're watching a movie with friends.
Or for 4 years in college.
Yeah, something like that.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Or maybe like
Yeah,
a minute every minute for 60 minutes if you're
Yeah,
sponsored to do it.
I'm trying really hard to help you guys visualize, okay? There's melty mozzarella cheese,
Got it.
sizzling pepperoni, or classic cheese if you prefer.
Why did they say
And-
that after the pepperoni? Or okay, wait. Is it pepperoni and cheese or just cheese?
Just cheese.
Okay.
Just cheese.
I thought they were
And-
saying mozzarella or classic cheese.
And Little Caesars legendary sauce are nestled inside, waiting to explode with flavor in every bite. But, it says, the fun doesn't stop there.
Oh, thank God.
What fun?
I've just had a hot pizza explode on me while hurtling down the highway going
well,
95 miles an hour.
Good news on that front for these handheld bites. Each Crazy Puff gets drizzled with a buttery garlic flavor.
So now it's slippery. Oh, okay.
And dusted with a secret blend of Italian herbs and spices.
There it is.
Adding layers of complexity that will tantalize taste buds everywhere.
These puffs have been nominated for a James Beard Award.
Fuck Cheetah. I do want these though pretty bad, I think.
On the
gonna
next
tantalize-
season of The Bear. No, sprinkle it. Yeah. Fuck.
You guys,
Have you seen The Bear, Travis? Because that's not what that show
that's
is
not what
like.
it is like.
I've
You
seen
listen,
every episode of The Bear. How dare you?
The quote on this one is frankly unhinged. We know our customers live busy lives, says Greg Hamilton, the CMO of Little Caesars.
Why else
That's
would they
why-
be eating Little Caesars?
Hot and ready.
I mean, basically, we know our customers live busy lives. That's why we created Crazy Puffs.
Crazy puffs. Crazy puffs.
You guys are busy, so we invented Crazy Puffs.
Does this help at
Deliver-
all?
It seems like some executive was like, I don't feel like this press release justifies our actions for what we've done here enough.
Yes.
We need an explanation to that. We owe them an explanation.
The history deserves accountability, and that is what we're doing here.
Someday, the future will look back on this moment and ask, why? And we need to give them a reason.
Listen, because this is, honestly, it's demented, okay? These are usually fun. This one crosses the line. We know our customers live busy lives. That's why we created Crazy Puffs, to deliver the iconic Little Caesars experience in a handheld format, perfect for anyone on the go. Your whole shit is about hot and ready pizza. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who is that like, oh, Little Caesars, I love it, but I don't have 2 hours to sit in a restaurant.
Right.
What are you talking about? It's Little Caesars. You don't even have to stop fully. You can bring your car to like a 5 mile an hour crawl, roll out, get a pizza, throw $10 in their face, and get back in your vehicle.
They have cornered an exceptional market that shows the level of foresight that is truly astonishing, of being the pizza restaurant you go to when you have thrown a party and ordered pizza from another place and it's not enough. And you're like, fuck, I need more pizza immediately.
Right this second. I need to tack on small ball pizzas to my regular pizza.
Now, if Little Caesars wants to crack the code, here's the next innovation they need to figure out.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
As you're sitting there like, oh, fuck, we didn't order enough. Oh, there's already Little Caesars here. You need quantum pizza. That's like the moment you realize you forgot to get pizza, they've already delivered it to you.
It has to exist already.
Yes.
It actually has to already always be.
That technology is harder than what I thought you were going to suggest, which was Little Caesars pizza with a topping of crazy bites.
No, I
or whatever
wasn't
they're
thinking
called.
that, but I like that.
That's definitely coming down the pipe next Super Bowl.
I want to finish this quote. I just want to finish this quote. Whether you're conquering errands, cheering on your team, or need a mid-afternoon pick-me-up, Crazy Puffs are your delicious answer. Now, I want to zoom in on I need a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. Now, listen, I, Justin McElroy, have been in this headspace many, many times where I think nothing has gone right for me today. And I'm driving past Little Caesars. And I'm here to tell you, friends, I haven't tried this exact delicacy, but there is no reality on the planet that after you make the decision to have some mid-afternoon Crazy Puffs, afterwards, your mood is more elevated than it was
now
before.
I'm psyched.
I will say this. You will have some choice words for yourself and maybe a day's worth of choice thoughts about your own impulse control. You're not going to feel better about the pizza puffs. That's not a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. That is a mid-afternoon nap inducer where you can go lay on the floor for a couple hours.
I would also, just listening to the way they've described the ingredients and toppings and coatings and whatnot of these Crazy Puffs, unless you have in your car a working sink where you can wash your hands, I don't know how handheld.
The idea that portability is the draw here when these are the slimiest dust. They advertise the slipperiness and the dustiness.
Now, if they give you a Crazy Puff sized straw, that just lets you like
a soup dumpling,
like a boba.
Yeah, it just lets me boba those babies up as I'm driving a super long hose. Basically,
That's dope.
What we've invented is a cheese drink where the pepperonis are bobas because fuck everything.
Yeah, man.
Guys,
and you know what? While you do it, you have to put on these blinders because who cares about road safety or whatever? Have fun.
I would party on these, I think. But I would need to plan a retreat around the consumption of these things to fit them into the life I live now.
Yeah.
In order for these things would so completely knock me off the block that I would be useless to my wife and children for 36 hours following. I would need to rent a cabin and have a spotter with me to get through these. Let me see them.
Yeah, you got any plans this weekend, Griffin?
Those don't look like what I thought they were going to look like, Juice. I was imagining almost donut hole. These are almost like little quiches.
They're tiny. They look like tiny quiches is what they should have called them.
Or one might say, boys, if I may, tiny pizzas.
I guess,
I don't listen. I'm not going to sit here and poo-poo your suggestions.
Tiny deep dish pizzas.
Yeah,
they're
look outrageously great. I mean, they look so good. They look like tiny pizzas. And there's more to this quote. The press release, rather. These portable pockets of pizza joy come in 2 flavors, pepperoni and cheese, ensuring there's something for everyone.
Well,
sure.
Now, guys,
everyone?
You can't just say something. That's not what 2 things means.
Everyone likes either cheese or pepper. Everybody eats cheese.
Everyone needs them.
Everyone needs cheese. A 4-pack of Crazy Puffs is just $3.99. Or level up a mealtime routine with a hot and ready combo meal that includes a favorite pizza along with a side of Crazy Puffs. Crazy Puffs are more than just snacks. They're handheld happiness.
Okay.
They're the perfect size for single serving satisfaction.
What?
Ideal for sharing with friends. And
how big are they?
Will bring a smile to your face with every bite. Crazy Puffs are coming to Little Caesars nationwide on March 11th, which is not today, as we've established, but several days in the future. From now, Thursday, before the Oscars.
I remember a time before it was cool.
I am driving to Little Caesars. I think
before it was cool to talk about video games in public, right? Back when it was just whispers, and then Madden came around, and everybody loved video games all of a sudden. Casually throwing level up your dining when nothing else in this press release has had anything to do.
It is not summoned up. Mr. Mario is not mentioned.
There's nothing happening. So just like, or you could level up your dining. What the fuck are you talking
about? Level it up, dude. Hey, are there a lot of dudes reading this press release? Good news, dudes. We made pizza small. Level up.
When you're surfing cyberspace with your gamer bros.
Time to hack flavor. Numbnuts.
And do the do with your kids or whatever.
Smash these pizza chodes.
Hey, Thank you so much for listening.
Sorry I said chode so much this episode.
so much this episode.
But it
It's
was
not
so
on-
relevant,
they're not
I
on-
guess.
They're not on DoorDash yet, but I'm sure they'll just update. No, there they are. Hello, gorgeous. You're coming with me. Hey, guys, keep an eye on your doors.
No! Please don't
It's gonna
crazy
allow-
bite me, bro.
You got, hey, they let Little Caesars in DC. It seems like the elites when it
There's
comes
one.
out.
Yeah, I'm in service range.
Good. Okay, good. Hey, thanks for listening to our podcast. My brother, and me. We really appreciate it. You're the best. Thanks.
Speaking of deep dish pizza, we're coming to Chicago.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, the Bears. We're coming to C2E2 and doing 2 live shows in April. On April 24th, we're going to be doing My Brother and Me, which is nearly sold out. And April 25th, we're doing Taz, which is almost sold out as well. So get those tickets now. April 26th through 28th, we're going to be at C2E2. We'll be announcing that schedule soon. The C2E2 badges are available now, but you do not need a badge to attend the live shows. Tickets for those shows go on sale. Well, they're already on sale now, so go get them. What are you waiting for, you fools? You can go to bit.ly/McElroy Tours for the ticket links and more info. Also, we've got a newsletter. And if you're not signed up for that, you're not finding out about like Griffin's exercise tips or my life hacks, or like Justin puts a lot of just like musings in there.
Tips.
But mostly it's information about like what's coming up and important stuff. And you should check that out. bit.ly/McElroy newsletter.
Can I tell them about the merch?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, please.
Got merch over at McElroymerch.com. There's a Fungalore sticker pack designed by Dana Wagner that is really delightful. You can put it on your 5-star binders, whatever. Naming of the Year's poster designed by Samara Jethwa, which is a rad sort of artistic take on all of the different names we've come up with for these incredible years of ours. There's a little Sailor Man pin of me, and 10% of all proceeds this month will go to the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness, which works to radically transform Black women's health by creating a world where Black women and girls live long, happy, and thriving lives defined by healthy minds, bodies, and spirits. All that over at McElroymerch.com. And hey, thanks to Montaigne for the use of our theme song, My Life is Better With You. Club Banger didn't get the Oscar this year according to my algorithm that I built here, but maybe next time.
You never know.
You don't ever know.
Justin, do you want to read the wish this week?
I would love that, actually. We have a wish for Fungalore to hear. We're just elevating and amplifying.
Sure.
He already will hear it. Like,
Okay.
we know that for sure. I wish ice cream was just a little bit less cold. My name is Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
This has been my brother, me. Kiss your dad square on the lips.
It's better with you. My life, it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with two. My life, it's better with you.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows.
supported directly by you.